Want to go over two awesome Nintendo eShop sales that are both available right now, offering you some great deals. Square Enix is offering up to 50% off a lot of their games, and Chunsoft is also offering up to 80% off on their titles. We'll look at the Chunsoft one in just a little bit, but as far as the Square Enix sale, a lot of the Final Fantasies discounted. You've got Dragon Quest discounted as well. Final Fantasy IX is down to $10.49. It was previously $20.99. Final Fantasy VII down to $7.99. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered down to $9.99. 10, 10.2 HD Remastered, $25. 12 is $25. FF15 Pocket Edition is $15. I Am Setsuna, $20. Lost Sphere, $20. Oninaki is $24.99. Romancing Saga 2 and 3 are discounted, $12.49 for the former, $19.49 for the latter. Saga Scarlet Grace Ambitions is $20.09. Spelunker Party is $14.99. Star Ocean First Departure are $14.06. Trials of Mana gets a little bit of a discount. That's down to $39.99. Really good game there. And World of Final Fantasy Maxima down to $19.99. Now, what would I recommend out of here? Final Fantasy VII is obviously really good. I would recommend you to play the remake, but the original is still worth playing. I'm not getting into spoilers or anything like that with the remake and everything like that. They're both worth playing, and you should play both of them. FF7 for $7.99 is always going to be a good deal. FF8 Remastered is $9.99. That's pretty good. I liked FF8 more than most people. I know some people didn't like the funky combat system. I know some people didn't like the story. I liked the characters. I was pretty entertained by the story, but I haven't played FF8 in quite a while. But from my recollection, I did enjoy it. FF10 10.2 HD Remaster, $25. Pricey, but FF10's awesome. 10.2 is pretty good in its own right. I know 10.2 gets memed on quite a bit, but they're both pretty good. And Final Fantasy X, obviously one of the most iconic games of all time. Now, bear in mind, FF10 has not aged well as a 3D JRPG. I mean, there is some stiff animation, the lip syncing, and some of the voice acting. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but overall, $25 I think is good. Final Fantasy XII, another one. Back in 2006, this game was so controversial. Some people really loved it. Other people absolutely lambasted and hated it. I loved Final Fantasy XII, and over years, it's gotten this following of pretty much everyone agreeing that the game was really good. It had more of an MMO style of a combat system, and I don't know if that was what was off-putting to a lot of people. I will say, main character in Vaughn, probably one of the worst main characters in the game, but Vaughn isn't really the center of the story. I would say the key characters are characters like Ash, Potch was awesome, Balthier is great. There's a lot of great characters. Vaughn and Penelope, yeah, was not a big fan of those two, but the rest of the cast is solid. And the story itself is pretty good as well, so I would recommend that one. Star Ocean First Departure R is really good. The Tokyo Game Factory titles, I Am Setsuna, Lost Sphere, and Oninaki, those games are alright, still a little bit pricey. If they were like $15 or $10, I would definitely say pick them up, but they are not games that are perfect. That studio makes good games. They have not gotten to that level of making great games. I Am Setsuna is a good game. It's not a great game. I can say the same for Lost Sphere, but hopefully with more games being put out, and they're putting out games relatively consistently, they'll get better and better, and they'll hit that great territory, because I see a lot of potential with them. Also, Chunsoft Summer Sale offers up to 80% off selected Switch titles. You've got AI, the Somnium Files, 50% off for $29.99. Awesome game. If you're a fan of story-driven titles, you're going to really enjoy that one. Steins Gate My Darlings Embraces 50% off for $14.99. Steins Gate Zero, 50% off for $14.99. Steins Gate Elite, 60% off for $24. Steins Gate, of course, phenomenal anime, but if you want the world really fleshed out, you should play the visual novel. I would say play through it naturally one time, and then you'll have to look up a guide if you want the true ending and things like that. But Steins Gate is phenomenal. Steins Gate Zero is phenomenal. Steins Gate in general is tremendous. If you haven't watched the anime, watch the anime. I'm one of the few people that really dug the movie as well. Any Steins Gate content that I can get, I'm gonna eat it up. So if you've never checked out the anime, you can check out Steins Gate, then there's Steins Gate Zero. Watch Steins Gate first, even though Zero's a bit funky. I don't want to give you spoilers, but Zero has a great premise, and that's a show worth watching as well. But watch Steins Gate first, then watch Zero, and then you can watch the movie too. The movie is kind of weird, and a lot of it is kind of breaks the canon of the show and doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, the character interactions are still top-notch, so I want to give that a recommendation too. Pixel Junk Monsters 2, 80% off for $2.99. That's awesome, and they've got a Danganronpa pack and a deluxe pack with that as well, so wanted to give those a mention. Pretty good deals there. Square Enix sale, definitely solid. A lot of recommendations there. Chunsoft sale, AI, the Somnium Files, Steins Gate titles are fantastic. Recommend those. Pixel Junk Monsters 2 is really good as well. So that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.